Don't need a D30. Don't know what that is. I guess this is a D20. No. D3. Oh. Did I bring my bag up? Got D6. Is that one? D8. D8. D10. Yeah. If you're talking to me, Jay, all I hear is like roboty stuff.
No, I'm not. I'm just playing some awful death metal in the background from the Dutch.
I can't hear that. I just sort of, yeah. Okay.
But if you can't hear it,
yeah,
it's a good thing, I think.
Yes.
How are you, sir? So you weren't the one that fell down the stairs?
No, it's their normal night guard. Apparently, the building manager wanted photographic proof that the lights weren't working for some bizarre reason.
Well, someone's. Do you think that's just the reason the person's claiming why they got injured?
Well, no, he had to be told to put it in the accident book. So.
Oh, okay.
I think he just there's a set of steps and there's lights running up the stairs outside, and I think he just took one step back too far as he's trying to get it into shot. So,
Yep. I've screwed up my shins going upstairs too fast, carrying heavy loads and such.
You rush at work?
No. Only sometimes when I have to, because I was off dicking off, and it's like, oh fuck, I gotta go get this done. But I'm in, these days. Well, they call in the hospitality business engineering department.
Okay.
Which is maintenance guy, and I'll post some pictures up someday. I work at the base village at Snowmass Village now as part of the maintenance crew.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the lodging, it's the whole plaza, 2 gondolas, and a bunch of edifices that are high-end vacation rentals.
Oh,
ice skating rink, restaurants. It's Snowmass Base Village. It's it's the crown jewel of the Snowmass Village ski resort. So I spend my day in the morning. I'm out there emptying all the trash buckets around the whole plaza. And the usual, sweeping of the cigarette butts and the gum and the leftover gloves and the lonely ski pole, and it's really busy in the morning, of course, because there's the rush of the skiers getting to the lifts. And then you got to do arrival check-ins. You go and you check out units, make sure they're all ready to receive guests as far as everything's working.
Okay.
The dishwasher working? Is the lights working? Are they going to be able to turn on the TV and it'll work? Oh fuck, the toilet paper holder's falling off the wall. We've got to get that screwed in before, that's engineering. Oh shit, the refrigerator doesn't work. Swap it out, 1 minute you're doing something, easy, like fixing someone's TV, and next you're down in the backup appliance room hauling out fucking high-end refrigerators and getting them up an elevator. But
okay.
And big parking garages and stuff like that. Cool crew. A bunch of them, will take an hour. I mean, not that they punch out, but I'm going to go shred because we're right there.
Uh-huh.
Everyone smokes pot. Everyone smokes pot. It's great.
So you're enjoying it so far? Well, no
yes,
one enjoys work.
Work is work. Yes. What do I like it better than being at the airport? Big thing I liked about the airport was the people I was working with.
Uh-huh.
You had to be kind of an aggressive person to survive in that environment out on the runway, and I really enjoyed it, and I thrived with these people. But this job, the work is so much easier. It pays so much better.
Oh.
No, I was surprised. I was actually in line looking for other work while I got this job, and when they gave me the rundown, I was like, wow, the pay's good, the benefits are kick-ass. It's once again another job near my house. Also, there's my coworkers, there's a total of 4 really cool dogs that hang out.
Okay.
And I dig that. It's nice to have fucking intelligent coworkers to talk to every once in a while.
I'm kind of jealous, to be honest.
Yeah. No, it's got and there's not a jet engine in my ear either, so
Benefits
some conversation.
Not going to go deaf.
But it is. One of the guys that got hired with me at the same time, he's the one with the cool dog. He's about 36 years old. Well, he's got the coolest of the cool dogs. Plays guitar, and we get along immediately. And the rest of another gringo got hired, white guy, but he's a piece of shit. I'll be surprised to see him if he's at work when I go back tomorrow. And the rest are Latinos. They're like my managers, my higher ups. And they're just, they break out in the shop. At lunchtime, they break out the fucking grill and start fucking carving up cows. And, it's old school, baby.
That's the best way. It's like, as long as the work gets done, it's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I embrace this kind of environment totally.
Unfortunately, our 2 office guys are somewhat power mad, so which is a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, they're the worst. They're the worst. It's like you're a fucking. I mean, and this is just me generalizing, right? You're an awful person. That's how I judge the difference between a good person and an awful person. It's the litmus test. If you give someone a little bit of power, do they go ape shit mad? They suck. You suck. You fucking suck. Yeah, I don't think in this situation Frisco Shan didn't get the memo, but I'm willing to do some solo role playing today if you are. I mean, one-on-one, right?
Okay.
Because I had you guys crawling out of the ruins of the Eternity Tower, surviving your encounters with the mad battle apes, but you got a little worked over, didn't you?
Yes, I was on to -1 unconscious.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I guess we're going to have a vision quest then this session, are we not?
I'm very, very still.
Well, that's fantastic. Because that means Frisco Shan is the only one that's conscious at where we last left, obviously.
Yeah, he dragged me out of the tower and outside into the wasteland.
Yep, onto the nighted plains of the Obsidian Wastes.
And we're
what visitation? Yes, she's reportedly in the ruins of the Eternity Tower, a slave now to the sorcerer Alaric.
Or worse.
Alaric. And it's Alric, not Elric. Alaric. I don't have the shoot spot to go into claim some Michael Moorcock skills here. Though I take that back. I love the fact that you have my expanded world map of Zoth up behind you. By the way, your skin's looking great these days. You've been taking beautiful care of it. Staying out of the sun.
Moisturizer every day.
Yep. You're using that special swamp sauce I sent you from the Indian graveyard, right?
Yep.
Good. It shows. But how does that align? How do you like that? Does that give you a better picture of, I squared the corner. I don't know if you saw. I went back to that drawing and gave some link to coastlines, so it's unified.
Yes, sorry. It's a lot easier because that whole bit of the map was non-existent before. So,
and scaling is amazing, right? Because I have disparate hand drawings, and I can like Photoshop, I'll just squeeze them and shrink them and expand them to try to get them to match his best scale. So they're all drawn like a different size, just a piece of paper and sketched out, and then I manipulated it to make it to scale.
Yeah, it fits the coastline.
So you're in a delirium on the Obsidian Wastes. That's going to harken to nightmares. Might as well make an ego roll right now to see. Oh, this is great. This is a great opportunity. I'm a big fan in BRP of the sanity mechanic. In Call of Cthulhu, you're very familiar with it as well, right?
I used to be. I've not played Cthulhu for a while now.
Are you a fan of a sanity mechanic?
Yes.
It's a separate damage track, basically, right? But degrading. How long can you survive the horrors of Zoth before you become incapacitated? Some players don't like that mechanic. They're really not into that. Which I guess is I don't know. There's a whole other rabbit hole there, right? Meta currency. Yeah. Story gamers claim it's their invention.
Oh, I thought you were going to go the route of it mocks people with mental illnesses.
Oh no, not at all. No. I'm on my only. Thank you. I'm only interested in. Darren has just jumped in our game of sword and sorcery. Let's see if he will. I've been trying to get this guy to join us. He just hit me on Discord saying, "Hey, what's up?" Well, I'm going to tell him what's up. We're fucking gaming our nuts off right now.
Quick, we need a medical trained wandering stranger.
Yeah. Okay, I got that out of the way. So yeah, and I think a sanding mechanic fits very well with the sword and sorcery genre. The mind blasting terror. The Zugars, the Cossacks flee in terror as Conan stands his ground, all that kind of shit. So what is the sanding mechanic? How are we going to do it in USR sword and sorcery? I've come up with just roll your wits in ego die, the same as if you were doing hits, minimum of 5 in total.
Okay. So it's just you straight pass, you're okay. Failure, you go like temporary insane.
I'll give you like a target number. Yeah, it'll be a non-contested attribute test or a contested attribute test, depending on the circumstances. What are you going at? And sometimes attributes are matched against different attributes, depending on the circumstance. Stealth and perception, that kind of things. A lot of these are similar to how Chaosium's base mechanics handle it. So you roll those 2 in total, with a minimum of 5.
Okay, not too bad then.
So
maybe D6 and a D8. Add them together, yeah, so that's 9. Cool. Okay. Will you be having an effects table? Like what's the hey?
I haven't come up with an effects table yet. Hey, Darren. Welcome to the game. I'd like to drag you into it, and it's going to be quite easy to do. Mark, have I introduced you to Darren?
No. Hello, Darren.
Hey, good day.
Darren is from the Yukon. He's our friendly neighbor to the north. A fantastic Canadian, great representation of the citizenry up there on Whitehorse, which is very, very remote country. And he's into war games. And he saw me playing Wellington's Victory. And we got into a game last winter. Played the whole fucking thing. Wellington's Victory, start to finish. I took the French, he took the Allies. I fucking got wiped. But yeah, we've been talking gaming and doing online war gaming, and he's a heavy role player from the day. And you two definitely, I think, see eye to eye as far as how you play a role-playing game.
Badly. In my case.
But with puck and spirit in game. Darren, we're playing USR Sword and Sorcery. We can roll you up a character in like 5 minutes.
Do it, man. I can play anything.
I know you can.
I could play an out of control Walmart greeter. 20th level. I played a 20th level Walmart greeter. It was lethal. It was deadly.
Well, do you have dice? Can you grab some dice?
Yeah, I have too many dice. All right. Okay.
Then you need a piece of paper and a pencil.
Ooh. Oh, Jesus, you're going 3d6 down the line, eh? This is fucking brutal.
No, actually, it's more simple. It's actually more simple. So you're going to have 3 attributes: action, wits, and ego. Write those down.
Action, wits, and ego?
Yep. So instead of six stats, you have 3. Do the same thing, basically. Now you have a D6, a D8, and a D10 dice. Assign one of each to each one of those attributes. You can have, and that's going to be the dice you use when you use that attribute. So if you use an action attribute and you assign the D8 to it, you use a D8 when you roll.
Oh, yeah.
And in this game, high roll is better. There's contested rolls and rolls against the target number. And so basically you roll your attribute die and add any modifiers to increase it.
Okay.
And then after that, we're going to roll your hit points.
Okay. D8 and D6. Okay. Okay, just 1 sec. I was just waking up, making myself a coffee. I just have to pour the water.
Of course. No, this is organic growth. Ooh, that sounds like coffee. Doesn't it, Mark? Can you hear that coffee?
I never drink the stuff.
You like to keep it calm and cool, right? Are you a de-escalator? Are you like ice?
No, I just drink Coca-Cola.
I do too. Zero.
Way too much.
I do the Diet Coke. I go the Coke Zero Diet Coke, and I do drink it too much too. But it's such an easy to down beverage. It works. It does so many fabulous things.
All right. Okay. Well, the thing is, when you're freezing your ass off on a daily basis, you've got to have something to thaw out with, and coffee is it for me.
Yeah, right. Okay, take your action die and your wits die, roll them, and total the number.
Action and wits. Okay, D8 and all right. There you go. 8. The total is
You have 8
8.
hit points. You have 8 hit points.
Okay.
Now I need. Yep. Now I need you to roll percentile to see what your background is.
Oh yeah.
It's going to give you traditional sword and sorcery background.
Okay. All these weird shaped dice. Fucking. Okay. 69.
69. Interesting. What do I got at 69? Farmer. Your background is the farmer. There's a sub table that's going to add a little flavor to your background description. Roll a d10, please.
Oh yeah, 6.
Looted. You are a farmer who has been looted.
A looting farmer? So apparently the farming didn't work out then, eh?
Oh no, you were looted. You got cleaned out.
Oh, so I'm on the retribution path.
Yeah.
Farmer that was looted.
Okay, now, kind of the final step besides equipment is, instead of a skill system, Darren, you get to choose 3 specialisms. Basically skills. It can be as broad or as defined as you want. And basically it gives you a +2 to an attribute roll when you can use that specialism. So melee attack gives you a +2 to your action die plus your weapon that you have in your hand. And how it goes. High rolls are best. So a +2 bump on a D6 or a D10, is a bit significant.
Right. Do I have to do that right now, or can I think about it for a bit? Are you going to give me a list?
No, there is no list in USR Sword and Sorcery. It's a rules light game that I made. You're playing my game.
Oh yeah. Oh cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you were mentioning there.
I don't know if I ever sent you PDF of this game, but I will. I mean, the basic rules are just, like Fate or something. It's really simple. And combat and action is simultaneous. You attack someone, you roll your action die, they roll their action die. The difference is the damage taken. And who lost takes the damage. Armor absorbs damage. Hit locations are used. So you're going to find yourself on the plains of the Obsidian Wastes in the middle of the night and stumble across a mercenary type unconscious on the desert waste outside the ruins of the Tower of Eternity. So give yourself some starting equipment that you would find yourself out there with. If you can argue why you would have a full set of plate mail armor, I'd like to hear it, but leather and in specific locations as opposed to a full suit is
Well,
totally
see, here's the thing, you know, when I was plowing the fields there, we popped open this crypt. And we took the lid off that thing. There was a full treasure trove down there.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Once word got out, because it was gonna, right? We got looted, right? But I was able to actually procure some rather tasty parts of that. Did you ever hear about that guy that was metal detecting in that guy's field in Great Britain? And he actually uncovered 6 suits of ceremonial Roman armor, full on, man. True story.
No.
Anyways, so yeah, see, I can string bullshit together. So 1 + 4 magical sword that I was able to stash, but is cursed, of course, right? No. The farmer, he's pretty practical, the guy. I think one of his skills is going to be able to, as you know, farmers are amazing at manufacturing things, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
one of his skills is he can make stuff on the fly, just make all sorts of shit.
Okay. So craftsman.
Yeah.
Or even a jack of all trades type of thing, like in the Traveler skill system.
Yeah, like that. He's really wily with thinking shit out, because that's kind of what I do as a carpenter, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's probably what he would got on the go. He's probably pretty fit and strong as a farmer. So, and he's good with. I think we would probably give this guy a warhammer, right?
Yep. Now let's see what I give a warhammer. I have an equipment list that I can look at to tell you the stats of the warhammer.
Because smashing things is probably a thing.
So
It's
+1
+2 versus plate mail to someone wearing plate mail.
So heavily armored people, they take +2.
You'll do +2 to your action roll. Otherwise, +1.
Okay.
One-handed weapon.
One-handed. Yeah.
That's character creation, man. I mean, obviously, there's a world setting. We're in the world of Zoth, and if you had the setting book, well, we can roll your. We need to roll your nationality. And Kumar, do you have that chart?
I'm looking for it. Is that it? Nope.
Yeah, it's gonna be in book 3. Let me see if I can find it. Let me go to my my PDFs. The name of the game we're playing is Savage Sword. Well, pick one. We'll do that. I'm going to put up the world map. Pick a country.
We are at the moment at the top of the
Map,
aren't we? Yeah.
North of the city-state of Kadar, northwest.
I guess he's a farmer from Susra then.
Okay. No, the eastern steppes, especially Kadar, that province and close to the coast is, a breadbasket for sure. There'll be a lot of farmers. And not far north where you are, the ground, of course, is poor, cursed, and volcanic ash.
Just open things in this. There we go.
Hey, Darren, you need a name. Your character needs a name.
Yeah. The name is the fun part.
Did you say Mr. Fun Buns?
No, I don't do stupid character names.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, and I got a new Crypt Keeper cape.
I know. I was seeing that.
So I want to get a little blood on it today.
You're a committed DM.
Try to give a little extra, just a little extra.
Oh, all right.
To a certain degree, I don't give a lot, right? I post up a couple of visuals and start talking to you.
When you went to do play DM your spy thing there at the at that convention, were you dressed up the whole time there? Remember, you had a weren't you wearing a suit?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a suit, tie, fucking 60s type, wicker fedora, sunglasses, black gloves.
Oh,
yeah, no, it was good. It was good. It was well received. They appreciated it, and the subject matter that we did was really fun. So, it was a hit. It worked really well. It showed me another dynamic that you can bring to a convention game to help make it all super fun. There you go. There's a description of Susra, the fertile plains of Susra. So, Kumar, your first vision in your delirium would be auditory, that of deep moaning on the desert winds there, the winds of the waste, like lost souls. And you awake, you're on your back out on the obsidian wastes. There's a small fire lit, but there's no sign of your companion who drove you out. And you hear that moaning sound coming from, I guess, the north. And it's night, and the wind is picking up.
Okay. So behind the tower. Okay. I will cough a lot, moan, and see if I can see anything. I'm trying to figure out how I got here, where here is.
You seem to be. There's no. Let's see. There's the top of a full moon, like the top of a skull, peeks over the edge of the waste. So it's. So it must be in the wee hours, as they say. You went into the ruins late in the day, and you can tell it's way past the waning point of midnight. And you can see it looks like a shadowed form, very tall. Seems to be approaching. That's where the moan is coming from. Slowly approaching. It bobs and rises a bit as the ground undulates.
Is that you, Shari? I think I took a bit of a beating.
What comes out? It comes closer.
Oh, no, sorry, Shan's.
Shan, yeah, Frisco Shan. It appears to be a tall, mummified spirit in the gloom. Could it be made out of stone? It's hard to tell, but it's moaning and it holds a big brass bowl between its arms, and it moans and it's looking at you. And let's just do an easy ego test against fear and superstition. Roll your ego dice. You're trying to beat a 4 or better.
It's not my time. No, I'm too young and beautiful. I rolled a 7.
Oh, fantastic! So you, elder spirits. You're familiar what your people call elder spirits out on these wastes, and you're familiar with a blessing that protects you against malignant spirits. And you can choose to utter it if you want.
Does this thing look evil or?
Well, evil in the sense that it's not of the living, and you're pretty sure that you're not sure if what you're seeing is real or you're still in your delirium. You're not able to separate reality from dreams.
And it doesn't look like anything I know. It's not my god or.
Yeah, you don't recognize the figure as a god, only as a mummified elder spirit. It must be of some religious background because it is draped in a robe. But everything appears to be made out of stone at the same time that its mouth softly moans. And then looking at you, it spills the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And the bowl at first looks like hot coals, bright hot coals, and then it's rotting in putrid entrails.
Well, that can't be good.
And then you are shocked into awakening, and you see Aaron. What was your character's name again? Sorry.
I didn't tell you. It's Gen, Genn, Gen.
Let's see if I can edit name and title. Just I guess I didn't do it. Gen, Gen.
Yeah, double N.
Okay. No, take Frisco. She's younger. I'm too old. I'm gristly.
So am I okay? So I'm still half asleep here, but I'm waking up quick here with each sip of this homebrew. So, am I with the party right now? Am I in the action here? Or what's going on?
Yeah. One in media res. You are, for whatever reason, you are crossing the Obsidian Wastes past midnight, and you are attracted by what looked like in the distance a feeble fire, and so you approach because it's not often that you find people. What am I looking for? Sorry, I want to get that out of the way. So it's our beautiful faces now.
Sorry, dude.
Yep, and you come across, and there's a man standing there next to the fire, a bit kitted out, definitely beat the fuck, and he's saying, take Frisco, I'm too old.
Yeah.
He looks slightly concussed, perhaps. In the gloom, maybe you can tell that from the firelight, feeble firelight.
Right. Well, the thing is, what I do is I just kind of hunker down there on my haunches and I just kind of watch what's going on there for a bit. And I just kind of cradling my warhammer and just kind of, fools don't rush in, as my father used to say. Or was that my mother? Yeah.
Kumar, there you go. You can give us a good soliloquy dialogue with this moaning spirit. What is getting here?
No, you can't take me. I've too much to do. I've got a niece to rescue. Please, take Frisco. She's left me here to die. Take her. Her soul is black. Please, no.
Kumar, you just went dead. Your sound just went dead for some reason.
Oh. That was an amazing.
I see you going green, but I can't hear you.
Oh.
Is it my speaker?
It must be yours, because I heard you.
My speaker. Okay. It's up.
I heard you. Yeah.
Well, for those watching on YouTube, it was awesome. That was brilliant.
Power on.
My next door neighbours were crying, weeping at my performance. You can't take me yet. I've got my niece, who will protect her, if not I. Please. We're here on a quest. We're killing evil. The man in the tower. Take him.
That's the gist of it. Again?
It's great, wasn't it?
So again, he doesn't suffer fools very well, right? So he's just shaking his head. He says, so he stands up and he walks towards this situation, right? And because he's from around here, right? And he is pretty familiar with the religious legends and stuff like that. And he kind of walks into the scene from the far side, so he's not going to come sneak in behind this character's interacting with this creature thing. He's coming on the other far side, so he's got the creature between them. So, and he says, "You fool! He's just here, wandering the lands like they do. You just have to give him his offering. Don't you know? Don't you know?" Gan says, "Give him his offering and he'll be on his way."
Is that a voice of an angel? Please, help me. I have nothing to give. What is required of me? Oh, Frisco, why did you leave me?
Legend has it, and now I see it to be true with my own eyes, but as soon as his bowl is empty, he starts floundering. But his bowl fills up when the skies open up.
You can come round, Kumar, to consciousness, and let's, for starting, come to consciousness with 1 hit point if you're at your negative.
I didn't I thought he was up and running. I didn't realize he was down for the count.
He's beat to hell. You can tell that he's concussed and he's talking in a delirium when you get closer to him. But he's starting to focus. He's clearly been in a dramatic, violent struggle.
So with this creature or with something else?
Oh, you don't see the creature. It's a vision he's seeing. I apologize, but I guess if you guys see, the thing is, my speaker cut out. I didn't know what you guys discussed. So whatever you discussed is what happened.
No. We just said, I was just saying that I heard you. It was just your speaker there.
Okay.
I was just riffing off what we talked about before. I thought it was actually unfolding here.
Well, that's great. What unfolded is you probably guided Kumar out of psychosis
All right.
with your soothing voice.
Basically, I got beaten to death almost by a load of little apes, and then I was dragged out here by my partner, who then left, and I've been unconscious in the dark, and then saw this creature come towards me in my dreams or unconscious state.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it could be a fantastical thing as well. So, then, well, so Gan is basically standing there looking at this guy that's pulverized, then, basically, and laid out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then,
may I suggest that you saw the vision as well, and as you got closer, it evaporated. It was a vision you both saw.
okay.
Are you okay with that?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
And then you share your common legends and lore of what that was.
Yeah. Well, given when I read that overview, it sounds like Dan probably growing up respecting these visions and portents and stuff like that. So he treats them as real, because you never know, right? And then he walks over to the character and he says, you're in need. So, okay. And so he says, so what do you have here that we can help you with here? So he rummages through all this the guy's stuff here that he sees, and he's looking for at least some water that he can give the guy.
I do have a jack of ale and a flask of water.
All right. So probably the first thing with first aid, obviously, is to hydrate somebody. So he gets him hydrated as he can, and then he says, I'm not here to steal your shit. I don't have time for that. What do you got?
I have no money, Lee. No, don't. What? Who are you? Help!
I'm just. That's not the issue here right now. Well, let's just get you here to survive till for the next day here. So Gan, he knows about fixing farm animals and this and that. So he kind of he says, "Don't struggle." He says, "Don't struggle." So Gan kind of looks him over and makes sure he doesn't have any compound fractures or anything like that. And then, but also Gan is going to look around the campsite here to kind of get some clues of what just happened, right? Because usually where there's trouble, there's more trouble.
Yes. And it looks like Kumar's description of what he remembers is apparent in the sand that you can see the tracks coming from the direction that Kumar says, the broken ruins of the tower remain, and drag marks to where Kumar was laying. And then those tracks that were dragging the person go off to the southeast. And then there's a fire. And obviously, Kumar probably wasn't the one who started the fire, which was probably lit a couple hours ago.
Right. So that Kumar says, no. Gan says, so your companions left you here to die? Is that
yes
your sad story?
I think, unless she's gone back into the tower. Oh my! And I'm starting spitting up teeth and blood. Those damn dirty apes! They gave me a pummeling. Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you friend or foe? I have no money.
I'm not interested in your possessions. I have everything I need. I'm I'm just traveling the land here, and I'm just wondering what's going on here. I give as good as I take. I would appreciate somebody helping me if I was in your position. So let's get you. So is it nighttime right now, or what time of day is it?
Yeah, it's the morning. It's called the wee hours. I'm going to say
Oh,
like 3 to 4 a.m.
well, okay. So let's just get you to the morning there, and so he's basically concussed. He's not in critical shape anywhere. Is that what's going on here?
Describe your wounds, Kumar.
There's the armor I'm wearing is all battered and cut and rent, and I look like I've gone 2 rounds with Mike Tyson before he did a vicious uppercut.
Yeah.
I'm all bruised, black-eyed, broken nose. I don't think, did I get stabbed? I can't remember if I got stabbed or not.
They did have some of them were carrying weapons, swords and spears.
So, yeah.
Again, you do know who looted you, and it's Varric Ironthorn, the corrupt customs official.
Fenweir Village. All right.
And he operates out of Fenweir. So you're kind of heading towards Fenweir Village to go confront the bastard. He has a cohort of henchmen that he enforces the custom laws of Susra and the city-state of Kadar, but, basically he's a marauding bandit with a sheriff badge.
Right.
I have a rich uncle. He could, if you'd help, I'm sure he'd pay. I'm his favorite nephew. Achoo.
Well, he says, "Well, let's just get you to Sunrise here, and we'll see what the next step is. It's always one foot after the other. As my grandmother used to say, one foot after the other."
Wise woman.
Yeah. So
I don't.
So Gen's going to look around for some firewood and get the fire up and running again.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says to this character, he says,
"Scrub brush and antelope bones. That's what you have for fuel."
Oh God, that's not going to burn very long, is it?
All the good stuff's already packed into the fire that Frisco Shan had made.
Yeah.
But
so
that's what.
So I guess it's probably getting lighter and lighter now, anyway. So
yeah, but it's very overcast. This morning is going to be a cold, slight drizzly one on the Obsidian Wastes. Oops. There's a coat. It's going down.
All right.
That's full strength right there. There's no aspartame in that shit right there, baby.
So is that a picture of your roommate? That poor bastards.
Yeah, he's been collecting his checks.
Yeah. I live in England. This is how we all look.
It's disability checks.
There's no sun.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just basically have a shrunken head. That's the moniker online.
There's no need to be personal. Moisturize is expensive over here.
Yeah. Just to get Mark's been playing with me for over 13 years and he's never shown his face, but he's such a great player that I give him a pass.
Right.
There you go. That's the story there, buddy.
He probably doesn't have any mirrors in his house either, so he doesn't even know what he looks like, the poor bastard. Oh, well.
That's a blessing, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
And you can hear, the fire's pretty much going cold. It's getting drizzly in the morning, and there is hoofbeats, sound of horse traffic, which would be in the direction of the village of Fenware.
Right, that is.
Can't see them, the undulating ground, but there's enough of them that you can hear them.
All right.
That's south of us, isn't it?
Would it take very much?
Yeah. About southeast. Let's say southeast. If you head southeast, you'll end up in Fenware.
Fenware.
And I forget how many miles we put it outside of Fenware. Somewhere between 9 to 12 miles. It was like the days. It took you the day to hike it, and then you plunged into the dungeon when you got there.
So this these hoofbeats, is there like a road next to this, so that would account for us hearing? So is the camp just off a road? Is that what's going on?
Nope.
Okay.
No, you would have to ask. Kumar may know.
Canyon?
Have more information, yeah, but you don't know who would be thundering out except what would you find out in the city ways? You could find patrols, border patrols from both Susra and Taram, bandits, merchants, corrupt revenue officers in their posse, Bedouins that live out on the wastes. That would be who would be out here, because there's no road. This is desolate country north of I don't know what we called it, the King's Road or something like that.
Right. So is our fire, the fire that we have here right now, it's probably a small one, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I kick, because this gentleman here is laid out on the ground right now, if I kick the embers on this one, or threw his cloak on it, does it look like we'd have a chance of keeping the light down?
Oh yeah. Yep. In the gloom and the drizzle of the morning, the freezing drizzle. Yes.
Oh, there's rain. Yeah, it's probably going. So then
it's thin but cold.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to suppress the fire and get low, and see if we can't avoid contact with these guys.
Okay.
And if it turns out I scan the countryside and I'm going to look for a place to run like hell and hide, if there is one, like a dip or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because this guy can't move, right?
He can. He's fully functional. He just doesn't have a lot of hit points right now.
Oh, he can walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if you need Kumar, you drank the Jack of Ale.
Yes.
Give yourself +2 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
In 2 hours, the Jack of Ale will wear off, and your rebounded courage will fade.
So up to 3 hit points, temp.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and there's also a sanity stat. Roll your wits and ego die in total. That's going to be your sanity points when you get a chance.
6, and ego is 8.
Oh, is there another stat called sanity?
Yeah. Yep. I just invented it, this game. I've been mulling it over for my sword and sorcery game because I think sanity is important. I can't even come up with a better term than sanity. I tried to think of, spirit, resolve, but sanity just seems to capture how Robert E. Howard and H.P. Lovecraft talked about it.
12 is the total.
What were you rolling for?
I was with wits and ego, possibly for sanity reasons.
Sanity points. That's really high. You got some stones, bro.
4 and 8.
Yep.
Ah, no. Oh no! It unless it's apes riding horses, it might be those men from Einthorn. They were unfortunately chasing us. There was a bit of a disagreement in the village. Ah, I'm sorry to do this, friend. I think we've dragged you into trouble.
Well, let's get moving.
If you move now, you risk chance of discovery as a posse of 10 men on horseback
Oh dear!
right up the ruins of the Tower of Eternity. The man out front is hollering at the ruins, Alec! Alec! Show yourself!
And Ulrich is the evil, not sorcerer, but sorcerer adjacent person.
Mm-hmm. And it is Varric Ironthorn who is yelling out, and he is with his men, and he's calling to Ulrich, who supposedly lairs, his sorcerer lair is in the ruins.
It would have been so much easier if we had just done this ourselves instead of fighting the apes.
Come on.
Is there someone with you, Gen? Some kind of robotic woman?
Yeah.
What foul sorcery is this?
Power on. Bluetooth.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah. This is it's a nice little new Bluetooth speaker I got.
Oh yeah.
And it boots, but I've just noticed that after a certain amount of time, it's disconnecting from my desktop. So I got to figure out what that is. It's like after a certain amount of time, like 30 minutes or something, it seems to go ding, because but that's what that is. I'll be paying attention to that later. My apologies.
Yeah. So we don't run then, because that would have been a question that I was just going to ask. Like, is it a profitable thing, a realistic thing to run, right?
So it's covered, but it's too far distance, and the step in the morning light is too exposed to cover the ground before they appear. That is deducible.
So Dan says, he says, okay, so we're going to need to work together on this. Organize your stuff to be able to get ready to move. So Gan, obviously he's ready to go. So we're just gonna listen. So these guys pass by us and they don't actually see us.
Well, you guys are camped outside the ruins, so they just haven't noticed you. So what's the distance? Let's find out the distance when they pull up, how many yards away you guys are from each other. I can do that. 40 yards.
20 yards.
At 40 yards from you, and he's about 40 yards from the underground entrance to the ruins of the Tower of Eternity, and he's hollering out for Ulrich, your delivery is late. And I'll have words with you.
Yeah, because it seems that Ironthorn provides people for this Ulrich guy for cash. Bit of slavery going on.
And then he motions to a couple of his guys, and they get off their horses. And it's two of them, and they're walking towards the entrance to the ruins.
But they haven't seen us yet?
Nope, but if you keep on asking, I'll make a perception roll.
Well,
What's your action die?
it is. That's the D10 die.
Okay, roll it. I'm rolling their witch die.
I rolled a 7.
Nice.
Very good. They do not see you yet. You have enough ground cover that, yeah. Fold in the step in the rocky ground and some of the remains of the Tower of Eternity. You're screened.
Perfect.
With any
Right.
luck, Ulrich would think that these gentlemen killed his apes. We might get away with this.
Right. So it just occurred to me, Jay, I've been watching, incidentally, a lot of videos on slings, like a sling.
Yeah, but
Right?
don't you do it like this? You do a snap underhand?
Well,
With the
there's
sling?
different ways to do it. But given the countryside, Gan grew up with his cousins and all the rest of that, spending countless hours with a sling.
Sure. Yeah.
And they're easy to make, and there's all sorts of rocks out in the plain there.
Yeah.
So Gan's missile weapon is a sling.
You can pick, but here's for the curveball, here's for the knuckler.
Yeah. It turns out they're shockingly fucking powerful weapons. Like, yeah, you wouldn't want to catch one of those in the head.
Right? You just got velocity, point of impact, which is probably immense.
Yeah, I didn't realize until I watched these guys flick these things and how far they go. Anyways, the Romans had whole slinger regiments, right? So Gan's missile weapon is a sling. I always wanted to play a character that has a sling. So so that's one of his skills. Is he's an expert with a sling. He's been doing that his whole life.
Specialism.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, so Gan gets his sling kit out, and he loads it up. He gets rocks ready and stuff, and he's thinking if this shit goes down, those horses are a large target, and if he nails one right on the rump, that fucking horse is just gonna run like hell, right? So that's where he's getting organized to do that if shit goes down.
Okay. Kumar, do you have anything you'd like to do besides observe at this moment?
I will just observe. I think. I don't think I've got anything. I might get the spear ready. Oh, I took off the ape. If there's something to charge towards us, but I'll stay low.
Okay. The two henchmen are gone for just but a moment when you hear muted screams, hollering.
Oh.
And then shortly after that, one of the henchmen comes running out screaming. No weapon in hand, no shield in hand anymore. And you can see one of those battle apes that you encountered close on his heels with a big rock in his hand, and it grabs him by the scruff of the neck, and just his head just goes in a spray. And then two other battle apes come running out, hollering behind him. And they come charging out in a bloodlust fury towards the group of men on horseback, Ironthorn's posse henchmen.
We're down to 8. Okay. Look,
and it's pandemonium.
There's the apes that beat the shit out of me.
Now, in a quick glance, in Gen's estimation, does it look like who's going to be the victor of this situation here? Of the two groups that are going on.
There are a lot of men. There's 10 of them. And there's 2 apes. So currently the men have the numbers. And the mass with horses on top of that. So it depends on the fury of the battle apes.
Yeah.
I,
Well,
And-
we're gonna
You're
Dan
first.
says he says, "What's your name, by the way?"
I am Hardon Kumar, a great warrior.
Ardon.
Yes, Hardon Kumar. No sniggering at the back.
Well, Dan
You're
says,
great.
Ardon, my name's Gan. I'm not
Well
so
met.
great a warrior. I'm more of a opportunist. He says, and he says, "Well, let's just see how this plays out." Um, uh, and we might help the situation along. So the problem is Gan realizes that his companion's kind of beat up. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the situation. But also Gan's realizing that this could be a chance to inflict some revenge there. So because Varric went inside the ruin, right?
No, Barrett sent 2 of his henchmen in.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
And one came running out after the hollering and screaming, and the ape hot on his heels had a rock in his hand and grabbed him like right by the back of his tunic, and just the old right, bam! I got you,
Yeah.
you little bastard! Bam, bam, bam! Rips off an arm, sucks some blood and marrow, and then 2 others come running out to join him.
Oh, so there's 3 apes in total and 10 guys on horses, or 9 now, right? Okay.
No,
Uh,
8.
eight.
8.
8, you're right. Yeah. So now the odds are 8-3. So, yeah, that's definitely a little swingy, I would think.
Well, let's just see how motivated these guys on the horses are, right?
Yeah.
To engage all this and how willing the horses are to fucking be around this kind of shit.
Yep.
So Dan just goes like this to Ardon, right? And we're just gonna watch the next situation unfold.
Yep. This bloody skirmish to come. So you guys probably want to play the battle apes, right? And I'll play Ironthorn and his men.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Or whatever is appropriate.
What the hell? Well, I'm just making it up as we go.
Yeah.
Maybe we can come up with a little game here and role play it out. I got the stats for everything, right? Ironthorn's men, their action die is a D6. They're wearing leather armor and got short swords. Ironthorn's a little beefier. You guys as guerrilla guards, you got a D8 action die. You got 7 hit points, and you guys are gone berserk, so you have +2 to your action die roll, and your hide and bits of armor give you +2 damage resistance.
So, what was the damage resistance? Sorry for the armor.
2.
2. Sorry.
That's all over. It's a combination of hide and tough hide and leather armor.
They were tough to fight. Okay.
And Ironthorn screaming, "Traitor Alric, you fucking traitor! I'll have your head at them, lads!" So they're going to make a fight of it. Let's see how long they last.
What was the initiative again?
Simultaneous.
So, okay, cool.
If we have to decide who gets somewhere or does make an action first, we'll take an contested action roll. But otherwise, the resolution of the round is simultaneous. I'll declare intent. We can change it if, my description gives you some information that may make you want to change it. I don't know. Again, what would you kind of call? I mean, I play strictly theater of the mind. So this type of running a combat this way, would you call it anything specific? Or just role-playing combat?
Yeah, it's just it's a combat with theater of the mind, right? I mean, they with something like this, you just basically, well, you know how to run the shit. So if you I'm still waking up here. So if you want to take care of the stats there, Arden, right? You got the shit on paper, like ape 1, 2, and 3. Is that what's
Oh.
going
Yeah.
on? Okay.
Yeah.
You just tell me when to roll and I'll roll here.
Yep,
Right.
you got it. Not a problem.
All right.
So,
They
well, we've done it. It's made it's even. We've got 3 battle apes and we've got 9 men, right?
8 men.
8. You're good. Okay.
I don't want the extras. 8's bad enough.
Okay. Let's say, I'm going to make 2 attack Ironthorn. I mean, Ironthorn and 2 of his men are taking on 1. Ironthorn, Henchy. And then there's 3 Henchy on 1 and 2 Henchy on another, right?
Okay.
Okay.
7.
Okay. Battle Ape number 1 is the one that was on the left side of the gorilla that's sucking the marrow and the blood and eating the arms of the dead henchman. And he's facing off against 3 henchmen. First battle ape, whoever wants to roll them out. Do you want to make multiple attacks? Attack 1? Attack the horses? What do you want to do? You're going to go against 3 henchmen on horseback with leather armor, shields, and spears. Kumar, I guess you'll take this one.
I'll go for the horse, trying to single attack, just to smash the horse and hopefully crush the man underneath it.
Okay, roll your action die +2.
+2. Oh wow, a massive 4. Take that, horsey.
Okay. Yep.
4-legged beastie, plenty meat.
You rank. What are you using for weapon? I apologize.
What's he got? Spears and swords. Spears and swords, weren't they last time?
Okay. So your spear is its flank.
Do I get a +1 for the
you're a
sword?
battle ape. I'm sorry, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, you can. Are you using a weapon or your claws?
I'll go for claws. That's more
Go for
apey.
claws. Okay. A strike against the flank of the riding horse does not cause any damage. And now I got to roll for the henchman against the battle ape. There's 3 of them. And you should get a +1 for the short swords. You got a 4. They are too busy handling their maddened horses to strike any blows. Again, your battle ape. You can tell me what he's armed with and what he wants to attack with. And there's Ironthorn and 2 of his henchmen on horseback.
So he comes flying out of there with basically a metal pipe of some kind, like a big chunk of metal that he's been dragging around. And it looks like it was, anyways, that's what he's got. So he comes flying out of there like that, and he swings it at the horse that the guy's on. To try and knock that horse, essentially. Yeah. Which would be the closest target as he rushes up, right?
Oh yeah. The Varric Ironthorn is enraged. And charging right in. So.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So Gen thinks to himself, that's Varric for you. I hope that fucker gets killed. and I'm just going to help him along if he gets close to the great
Yeah,
gate.
he's a crazy bastard. He's rumored to place his heads of his enemies in pickled jars and put them on a shelf in the bar in downtown Fenwar.
Yeah, he's just he's a hero in his own mind that's going to get himself killed. So my ape just rolled a 7.
Nice.
7 plus 3 is 10. And you're going after the horse or Varric?
After the horse,
Okay.
the horse initially.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Varric and the henchmen are going to, let's see, what does Varric use? He's got a scimitar.
1, 2, 3.
And the guards got spears. And Varric gets a 6. And then there's a 7 and a 6. So they all miss you. So the panic. Well, Varric, his horse just took 6 points of damage. So he's got to make an action roll to stay on his horse.
What
He's gonna
shape?
get
So did my ape actually fucking nail that horse in the head there?
Oh yeah,
Or-
fucked it up seriously, staggered
Okay.
it. But
Okay.
Ironthorn's able to maintain his grip in the saddle and make a cut with his scimitar, but he misses by rolling a 6.
Okay.
Or getting a total of a 7, I think.
Right.
And the other men, they can't spear the battle ape because Ironthorn and his stumbling, reeling horse are in the way.
Power off. Power on. Bluetooth.
The Vikings are here. They'll save us.
Yep. Okay. The next time the speaker does that, I'm going to go back to my Bluetooth headphones. So don't worry. Or worry. Yeah. Attacker is the character who rolls highest. Attacker, defender. It's simultaneous. And we narrate the results to conform with the dice, I guess.
I think what the ape sees, potentially these apes are carnivorous, right? And sees all that meat on the hoof there like that, and he's like, at a minimum, this is what I'm yeah. So okay, well then that's my ape. Well, you go ahead,
Sure,
Arden,
sure.
you roll for the other
Yeah,
two apes there.
Gotcha. You're fucking bringing the horse down and you're ripping it like a mad battle ape would.
So we got 2 other apes to roll here though, right?
Nope.
One more.
Great. So someone can roll that one, and I'll roll for the 3 henchmen. Just try to hem it in with their spears. I get a 7, a 5, and a 7.
6, 7, and this one's got a sword.
Yep.
8.
And you just roll once,
Total.
Mark, for the.
Oh.
Just once.
Just one action roll.
Yep.
Oh. Do I get +2 for the? I rolled a 6. He's berserk, so +2, and he's got a sword +1.
So that's 9.
In total, yeah. Oops. God.
Okay.
What?
And who are you attacking? What are you attacking? What is your intent? Because you do win.
I'm gonna. Yeah, he's gonna go for the other henchman, the group of henchmen. So he was against 2 more henchmen. I think he was 8-3.
Okay.
So he's gonna go for the guy on the horse, the nearest guy on the horse.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Let's just roll. I know it's I'm gonna roll a hit location.
Looks like man flesh is back on the menu, boys. Let's hope there's no lawyers listening.
Hit him in the 8.
Ooh,
Got him
painful.
in the 8.
Not the 8s, that's the worst. The 8s.
Chest.
Damn it.
Dead.
Ah.
So, what would you like to do to the henchman? Do you blast him off his horse? Do you what do we got going on here? How's this battle ape take care of this henchman?
This battle ape has gone to school, so he's going to try and, as he swings his sword into the guy's chest, he's trying to aim the guy into the next opponent. To see if he can get the. See if he can knock the other guy off a horse with the body of his friend.
You deliver the crushing blow into the side of the henchman. He screams. Let's see which way he goes. Yeah, I'll use a D8.
George got degree in trigonometry.
He goes sailing by, but the other one of the other henchmen just has to duck from the cleaved body that just went hurling by him.
Damn it.
Let's see. Yeah. So next round of combat.
So I got
Let's go back to Ironthorn and your battle ape with his two henchmen.
So I got for Christmas I got in my stocking stuffer there's this cheap spiced rum here we have. It's called Fireball.
Oh yeah.
Bourbon.
Do you have that down in the States there, Jay?
Yeah, bourbon. It's bourbon.
Oh, is it? It's just nasty shit. You can clean car parts with it.
I don't even consider it liquor. You know.
So that's what so here's my brew. I got some shitty coffee and some hot chocolate and some Fireball. There you go.
In a cabin that you built yourself in the Yukon. Take a bow.
Yeah.
Darren, take a fucking bow right there, brother.
Yeah. See, you see all that wood in the background there, Jay? You see all that shit stacked up over there?
Oh yeah, that's engineered flooring.
Well, no, that's actually a cutting board that I have over there. I still have to clean it. But it was stored outside. It's got a little bit of mold on it. I didn't catch it in time, but I've got all my building material for the next round of construction in my bathroom that's behind in that doorway over there. Just in case you're wondering what the fuck, right? Because there's a lumber yard still.
To me, it looks like either sample boards or remnants of engineered flooring that you've got beneath your feet.
No, they're pine boards. I'm trimming the whole place out in pine, right?
Oh, nice.
So so I still have to sort through that shit. But anyways, so all right. So Gen sees this going on. He says, "Oh yes, I'm liking the way this working out, right?" So, now the one thing that Gen's going on here, he basically, there's this whole backstory that Arden doesn't realize, but this fucker has been terrorizing the local populace for a long time. If you think of Robin Hood and you go and you think of the sheriff of Nottingham, that's basically who this Varric fucker is, right? So Gen is he thinks it's not going to get better than this for payback, right? So one of the things that Gen's going to do is he's going to start to line himself up for a good shot at Varric with his sling. You're saying he's 40 yards away from the action here at this point?
Yeah. At this point, 30, 40.
Right. Okay. So while these guys are all distracted, and they're probably not going to see a sling bolt that comes in, Gen just fucking winds up and he lets loose with a bolt right at Varric. Now that he's got an ape. Now, here's the thing. Does Gen wait until he gets off that fucking horse? Because you said the horse is wheeling around, so it's going to be a harder shot?
Yeah, you actually need to get a 10 or better to hit him at this distance in these conditions.
Okay, so Gen's starting to creep through the situation to get himself lined up for a better shot. So he's going to hold off.
You got it. Closing distance to get a better shot.
Because maybe Gan wants him to hit the ground and then stand up, and then he's gonna plug him. When
Okay.
he's battling that ape. But okay, so this ape here now is he is gonna go after the rider now that the horse is all fucked up.
Gotcha. Ironthorn. And so you roll a D8 plus 3. And Ironthorn rolls a D8 plus 3 as well with his whistling scimitar.
Okay, now here's a question. I'll petition the DM here. Does he have any negatives because that horse is bucking around and he's basically on a wild horse right now?
The horse is pinned and about dead.
Oh yeah.
So he didn't lose his seat. He rolled a successful action. So I'm going to say he's dehorsed and standing, and he's on the ground. And he's fighting over you and the horse, like he's fighting over the horse against you.
Okay, well, I rolled a 2, and you said I'm at plus 3, so that's 5.
And he rolled a 4 plus 3, which is a 7, but you have 2 points of damage resistance, so nothing. You miss him, and his sword thrust is ineffectual, and you're mad and berserk state. You don't even recognize it. It's like nothing happened. Let's see. The 2 henchmen, you got a total. What'd you say your total was? Was an 8?
I can't remember now. He said.
No, I'm talking to Gen.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, an 8.
No, my total was 5.
I'm sorry?
5.
5. Okay. They get 7 and 7. So that's 4. So that takes 2 points of damage. So from 8 to 6. Hard on. The 3 henchmen, they are going to be trying to maintain their horses. They can't really strike. So I'm doing action rolls for them. And then you may make your choice of action for the battle ape.
One's down to 6. 1, 8, 2, 8, 3. So
What would you like your battle ape to do?
well, the one that got struck or ape 2?
Well, you're controlling 2 of them, right? I've only got 1 there. It's taken on Bardic. And you've got the other 2.
Yeah, I got you running the flanks.
So ape 2 will swipe again. How could the ape pick up a horse?
Could try.
He will try.
Okay.
He'll grab the nearest horse.
Okay.
He's only got claws. So action dice, I take it.
Yep.
Do I get the +2 for being berserk?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh god damn it! 4.
4.
Fat horse.
Yeah, you take a swipe, aren't able to get a hold of it. And so I got what? I got a shitty roll. I got a 3 and a 7. So
I think there's 3 henchmen on this one, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah. Who've been feeding this horse too many sugar lumps?
Yep. So the battle takes 1 point of damage.
So you're down to 7.
Mm-hmm. From 8 to 7. Okay, and then the one on the far right flank, you got 2 henchmen because one of the henchmen was killed.
So he should only have 1 now, I think. I think he only had 2, didn't he?
Okay.
Because he sworded 1. He will try and sword to other.
Very good.
Oh yes, 6, 9 together.
Oh yeah. Yep. You own this guy. He's dead. You did enough damage to totally destroy. Head. I rolled hit location head.
Yeah, so there's a sword thrust up through the side of the head, so it bisects the head.
Okay, one of the horsemen flee. So that guy's gone. All right, we're on round 3. This is 12 seconds. 3 times 6 is what? 18 seconds, 20 seconds into combat.
So you got 3 apes and 5 men, I think. No, 6 with
Yep.
iron.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I've got 6 men standing, 1 group of 2, 1 group of 3, and 1 group of 1. And starting from the left would be the 2 henchmen standing. Mark, if you would roll for that battle aid, they're going to, they have control of their animals, so they're going to try to spear you.
Okay, so he's got claws, so it's just +3. Oh, Jesus. A grand total of 3.
Bad
ape.
The horses rearing, the spears jabbing. They're at least keeping you at bay, but they have been unable to injure you. Ironthorn takes a firm grip on his scimitar and goes, "You damn dirty ape, I'll split your skull, you abomination." Jen, what do you want to do with your vicious ape?
Well, he's got bloodlust at this point,
Yep.
so he's got that, like a good 4 feet of iron pipe there, and he just swings it. Could you imagine? Like, fuck, that would be just. I'd be running like hell if I was facing off against that. But
Harden doesn't need to imagine; he can remember.
You can remember it. Yes,
yeah, he's too stupid. Like, he's like, yeah. All right, so I rolled a 6 + 3 is 9.
Nice.
He swings that pipe.
He's got a 3, so he takes 6 points of damage. Let's roll a hit location because he's got leather armor all over him except his head. So right in the chest. So that's 1 point of damage off. So what did I say? 5? That gives us 5.
Yeah.
Where's Ironthorn?
He's flying through the air.
Yeah, he's tumbled back. Let's see if he hangs on to the grip on his scimitar. He does. He does. But he's on all fours, gasping and catching his breath as his chest is ripped asunder. And the men
2 henches.
Attack, and what did I roll? I wrote it down. 2 points of damage, but the ape's armor and hide protect them.
Sucks it up. Still on 6.
Yep. All right.
So
that's the end of that round, isn't it?
Was it?
Yep, we did 3 separate actions. So we were on round 4.
So
we'll go to the left flank where we have a battle ape against 2 henchmen.
Okay. This is Claw Boy, I think. Okay. Yeah, he's just going to try and claw the rider off, try and drag one of them down. Oh, as I drop the dice on the floor. Fantastic. Oh, blast off another. Sorry, I've dropped the dice and I can't find it's gone underneath the table.
Pick a number.
I rolled an 8. What a surprise. No, what's that? That's a D10. Oh no. I'll find a D8.
It's okay.
That's a D8. Oh, that was a good D8. A 6, so 8 altogether.
Nice, because they got good rolls. So it goes against an 8. All right, they're harrying you with the tips of their spears, and you are unable to close with either horse or man.
They will laugh at me.
Iron Thorn still has a grip on his scimitar. He is maddened. To hell with you, beast! And he attacks. And he gets a total of a 10.
Holy
This
shit.
Is he attacking my one or
Yeah, he's attacking Gen's battle ape.
Gen's one? Yeah.
Okay, so Gan rolled a total of 7.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
my battle ape, his basic strategy is to loom over Gan, and he's just kind of like swinging that big metal pipe around and stuff, and it inadvertently turns into a whirlwind defense attack something.
Yeah, and you take 1 point of damage.
All right, so Harden, you're keeping track of that?
And then the two henchmen
On 5.
are going
I think
in.
I'll take my ape's taking a total of 3 hit points.
And now it's just taken, and now it's just taken another 5, so it takes another 3 points of damage.
1, 2, 3. He's
What,
still
from
up barely.
From some of the other henchmen?
Yep, with their spears.
Fuck around. I'm impressed with their ability to stay in the fight, those henchmen. Sons of bitches.
Yeah, well, Iron Thorn's still in the fight with them. That's the only reason. The other last henchman in his group, he fails his ego roll and splits. Curse you, damn you, dog! So we are on round 5. And I guess there's still 3 apes up. I'll keep track of. I'll play one of them. Mark?
Hello.
Against 2 henchmen. What are you going to do?
Swordy Ape will move up and roar, loads of spittle, and he rolls a 7, 8, 9, 10 altogether.
Test. Can you hear us?
You laugh heartily. You mock me. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10 altogether with the sword ape.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah.
Silly baby ape. Good old wave.
I will give you a combat hit location to play with. Head again. Are you plucking the skull face, the frontal fucking bone off their face? Are you crunching their skull between your teeth? What? Tell me.
He's smashing them in the face with the hilt of his sword. So just fist and sword goes through the head.
Okay.
Not so clever now, without brain.
Iron Thorn's barely standing.
And well, the ape in front of him is pretty beat up, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So to kind of Gan is just sizing this up and getting himself lined up, and he's just
if you were going to take
battle.
the shot, now's the time.
Well, see, here's the thing. Gen's thinking, in my older age, because old guys always tell stories, right? So now what happens is, so the commentary is Gen's looking at this. He's thinking, "I'll bet you there's some treasure. I can actually buy some new land and get tilling the earth again if I can get into that fucking temple, right?" So he wants all of this chaos to kill itself, right? And he's just going to help it along. So he's sizing this shit up. So let's survey the situation. The Barak is beat to shit. The ape in front of him's beat to shit. What shape is the other 2 apes in?
One's got a bit of blood, and the other one's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, you got 2 that are really healthy, and there's only 3 men on the field of battle now.
3 men.
Oh, is that right? Oh shit.
Iron Thorn and his 2 henchmen by his side, because the men on either side of those groups have either been killed or fled.
Oh wow! Eh? Well, yeah,
So-
these apes are formidable, which is what Gan is seeing, right? And they
Mhm.
probably could run us down if we expose ourselves, right? So Gan's going to
Mhm.
hold off this round and see what happens here for the next round.
Okay, the next
And he
round.
says that out loud to Harden. He says, "Let's just wait and see how this plays out for a bit."
I was going to have them again, but I listen to you. Bless you.
Oh,
A damn ape hair.
Yeah, it's thick. It's thick in the air, thick in the moist air. Yep, the smell of horse shit, blood, and ape odor, ape fur.
okay. So what the ape in front of Dan Varick does is he basically grabs that goddamn two-handed pipe, pipe in two hands, and he's just going to basically pulverize Varick into the ground.
Okay.
So
look at his full bonuses. Ooh, he rolled his highest roll. He got an 11.
Oh Jesus!
Come on.
And I rolled an 8. Plus 3 is 11. And do I get a plus 1 because I'm using now two-handed and I'm using my ape strength to really just crush him?
No. For NPC stats, I just keep it simple. Guerrilla Guards, E8, 7 hits, plus 2 action, plus 2 damage resistance.
Yeah. So we're tied then. What happens in a tie?
Nothing. It's just narrated. It's either dodging, flexing, and bowing, or his arm comes down with his sword, and you grab his arm and hold it, and he fucking but not strong enough that he can't pull it back. Whatever. But yeah, it's a draw.
Okay.
The only thing I guess mechanically meaningful in one sense is 6 seconds has gone by because a combat round 6 to 12 seconds somewhere there.
Well, from Gen's point of view, as long as that ape is still standing, gonna pummel the shit out of Varick. At a minimum, this will be a win.
Yep. Okay. And then, but the 2 henchmen attack, and they are attacking against an unopposed, non-contested target of 4. Just so that's a subtlety in the rules. If you want to engage more than one opponent, you get to make more than one roll, but you take a -2 to each roll. If you focus on just one target, you just use your dice, but any other opponent attacking you is unopposed because you're not defending against it, not engaging it. Just so you know. And that number starts at 4. And I'm rolling a 2d6 with a +1 on each. And so I got a 3 and a 4, so nothing. So even though you weren't defending while you were going hammer and tongs with Ironthorn, the other 2 henchmen on their horses are unable to lay a hand on you. Okay. Right. Last battle ape. Who would you like to attack? Mark, and that would be an unopposed attack because they're already committed. So you're looking at target numbers of 4.
8. I rolled an 8 with the +2. This is the claw ape.
Okay. And that person is disintegrated.
He's just going to try. Throat. Yeah, his claws rip out, and he just swipes the guy on the horse, rips his throat out, and bellows. Oh, I could kill him.
At this, the last henchman flees and leaves Ironthorn on one knee, going, "Down with you all!" Looking at all 3 of these fucking bloodthirsty apes, and they go in for the kill.
Jesus.
I will roll for Ironthorn. He gets a 9.
Jesus.
And so, but he's only attacking one, so the other two are going against a 4 and a 4 when they attack. So at this point, I'm going to roll for the apes. There's 3 of them. They're all getting a +2. First one against the 9 is a 1. So that's a 3. That's going to be Iron Thorn getting a dramatic hit, a critical hit, or the ape suffers a dramatic fumble. Iron Thorn gets a dramatic, a critical hit.
Going down fighting.
And I get to roll for that. The critical hit table, I roll a D100. Yeah, he forces a fumble. Forces one of the apes to roll on the dramatic fumble table, which is a 24. Disarmed. Ape is disarmed and takes about 4 points of damage. Yeah.
If that's Pipe Boy, he's dead.
Okay, so Iron Thorn manages to kill one, and then the other 2 attack him, and these are non-contested, and they get a 1, which is a 3, and a 7 plus 2 is a 9, from 4 is 5, is enough to finish off Iron Thorn. And Iron Thorn dies by damage to head. So I've been rolling a lot of heads and throats here. So yeah, just grabs Iron Thorn, picks him up, and he's going, "Fuck you!" And he starts devouring Iron Thorn. There's a little twitch in the legs, and they're hooting and hollering and ripping arms and legs and eating and devouring.
So, but they're still in pretty good shape, these 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
and one of them really injured.
What?
And one of them's on death's door. One of the battle apes, I think.
Yeah.
Well, given the fact that Hardin here is in rough shape, then again figures that it's probably not a good idea to try and force the issue, right?
Okay. The battle apes eventually go back inside.
Now,
leaving behind.
They leave all the shit out front there?
They take the bodies, anything that's not devoured. So there is equipment and shit laying around. Oh, one of the battle apes looks at Varric Ironthorn's scimitar and goes, "Woo!" And it's got a big ruby in the hilt, in the pommel. And Ironthorn has been known to have this, scimitar. It probably has a name, right? What? Oh yeah, the battle ape's like, "Woo, look at this," and tosses a sword aside, says, "I'm taking this." And some of the apes look at the spears laying on the ground. And they break them. They're not interested. The big shield looks in good shape. One of them takes that. And then they collect up, limbs and torsos like cordwood and head back in.
So they're smart enough to kind of they're basically man apes then. They've got some intelligence, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that's kind of humbling. Says, well, Hardin, I'd love to get in there and explore the place there, but yeah. Just seeing the brutality of those apes, could you imagine, right? You'd be like, fuck around. I wouldn't want to stand in front of that.
Imagine facing those apes in the dark with only a burning blanket.
Is that what took you out?
Yes, it was. We killed a few of them, but we had to flee. They were too strong. There's too many of them. So
where's the rest of your party? Are they serving dinner in the tomb there, or did they flee? overland?
I don't know where Frisco is. I was only here with one other person. A lovely lady. But she may have gone out to get help. I don't know. She dragged me out and left me by the fire to be found by you.
So let me get this straight. You went in there and encountered these apes.
And killed many of them.
You killed many of them.
I may be lying, but yes. For I am a mighty warrior.
Right. Well, you're still alive, so that says something. I mean, Varric there, poor bastard, he couldn't pull his head out of his ass long enough to actually see the situation for what it was. Well, here's the thing. I think there's only 2 apes in there, and it's going to take a while for that ape to heal himself. So if we could get you healed up a little bit more, maybe we could go in there and jump those 2 things and reap the rewards. I'm a little bit down on my luck right now, and I need to, at the very least, get Varric's skull as a trophy for my...
Slightly worried that you have a trophy cabinet full of skulls.
Well,
Yeah, because Kumar's seen the shelf of pickled heads.
There seems to be a hobby round here. These locals.
well,
Yeah,
You're very tall for pygmies.
Kumar's from Laksha, which is a nation far to the east.
oh yeah. So Gin says that bastard and I have a history. He's been basically stealing from my countrymen for years now.
Well, all I can say is that Ulrich must be wealthy because he was paying that Ironthorn lots of gold for slaves. That's why we're here. That bastard's got my niece.
Oh, your niece is a slave inside that temple? Is that what's going on?
I think so. I hope so. Otherwise, I've got no other clues.
Right. Okay. So realistically, we have to wait a couple weeks here or a month or 2 for you to get healed up before we penetrate back into those caves. 1 month?
No, the
hour?
healing rules, the fastest way to heal is to carouse, and you need to be in town to do that, and you need to have money to spend.
Well, we could loot the bodies if they left their purses, and there is a town nearby which has just lost 10 men. Or
around there, right?
10 men altogether.
Yep.
Well, I mean, we could go out front there, and I think probably the best time now is to go and check things out right after the battle, because I have a feeling those apes are feasting and they're going to be distracted. So if there's some loot, some money to be had in those horses that are down or anything that's out there, I think we should move quickly and then retreat back in town and come back.
Yes.
Okay. Here's your quick healing rules.
The
Natural healing. If a character receives competent first aid shortly after being wounded, they can expect +2 regained hits. A full day's rest, 24 hours, will restore 1 hit. Rest under skilled care or receiving magical aid will increase healing to +2 for the same time period. And so the fastest way to heal is carousing, because every time you carouse, you'll get anywhere from 2 to 4 hits back.
All right. Well, you guys can, Jay.
That's a good place to stop, actually. The session.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We're playing every other Thursday, Darren, if you can commit.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, yeah, I'm unemployed now, so I got my time of my own, really.
Do you want to play every Thursday or every other?
I can play every Thursday. That's fine.
Kumar, how do you feel about every Thursday for right now?
Unless someone falls downstairs again, Thursdays are fine.
Fantastic. And then Mike will show up next week with Frisco Shan, and then you'll have 3 rogues, which is quite perfect for the genre, I think.
Cool.
And we'll see if we can finish off these battle apes.
Yeah.
There can't be that many more. It wasn't that big a building.
Right? No, right? Well, the good news is it's already written down, so I can't change it.
Change it.
There is a number that I thought is appropriate for the lair.
I noticed it was in pencil, though.
Right? Damn, I'm bringing that guy back. Fuck that shit. So, yeah. And, Ironthorn's scimitar with the ruby on the end of it, that'll buy a lot of land.
If you survive.
And Darren, you're part of my Start Vanishing Tower Play Discord, right? That's where I post the event, so you can click in.
We could always watch the first video where we.
And I gotta edit that too. I haven't found the time to do that for an audio. I'm actually thinking of what to do with Vanishing Tower podcast. I think I just might start talking about revolutionary history and how it parallels what's happening right now, quartering troops in cities.
Revolutionary history?
Oh, the kind of things that got us pissed off in the first place that our president's doing again. Exactly.
13 colonies betrayed us.
And the tipping point was the fucking quartering of troops in the cities, in the people's homes, and stopping them and brutalizing them and killing them out without repercussion from the crown. That really pissed people off. And then we started the revolution. I mean, there was the taxation issues, but when the troops were sent into their towns and cities, America was born.
It's all gone horrifically wrong since, to be honest.
So I'll end the live stream right now.